Does rise in rape cases depends on what the woman wear?
Do you have a mental asylum in Goa? You go there and you'll be recording all kinds of statements. Some madman is uttering something. Why should you be bothered? Any idiot can say anything. Learn to ignore. And now that I'm talking to you here on this stage, when this goes out again, they'll take clips and say, he's misleading all the gullible girls of this country. Now there'll be no more sanskari. Kill this man. They actually send death threats. Do I need to bother? Then why do you bother?
So in Nirbhaya rape case, there were 6 accused men. One among them was a 17-year-old boy. But still, I don't know why the judiciary system said that he is a juvenile. But if the rapist does not consider the age of the female he is assaulting, why does Indian judiciary system care about the age of that boy?
You are very right here, and there is...
So my name is Nasima Muzawar. So before asking my question, I had to say this thing about the Nirbhaya rape case. So one of the lawyer commented on the victim that अगर मिठाई का डब्बा खुला होगा तो चींटियां तो आएंगी ना. So about that I have to ask, does the rise in rape cases depends on what the woman wear about the clothing?
Do you have a mental asylum in Goa? You go there and you'll be recording all kinds of statements. Should we be discussing those statements? Do we need to glorify those statements with this stage? So somebody comes and says, मिठाई का डब्बा है, खोल के चलेगी तो मक्खी आएगी, क्या बोला, चींटी आएगी, चींटियां आएंगी. Some madman is uttering something. Why should you be bothered? Are you a mithai ka dabba? What kind of analogy is this? Mithai ka dabba. I understand. Somebody is making that statement. That statement tells about that person, not anything about you. A madman is uttering gibberish. You listen to the gibberish, that gibberish tells you something about the madman. Not about the woman that gibberish is aimed at. Not getting it. Any idiot can say anything. Learn to ignore. When it comes to wisdom teachers of the world, I am probably the most trolled one, most hated one. They're all the time hurling abuses at me, even as we sit here, right this moment. There would be somebody making a video, Acharya Prashant exposed. Do I need to bother? And now that I'm talking to you here on this stage, when this goes out again, they'll take clips and say, he's misleading all the gullible girls of this country. Now there'll be no more sanskari. Kill this man. They actually send death threats. Do I need to bother? Then why do you bother? See, at most they can succeed. That's fine. That's fine. They'll bring an end to your life, right? Your life comes to an end. But at least it would be a life well lived. What's the point in elongating your life when that life is only drudgery? You're always in chains and living a long life. What dignity is there? Simple. You can kill me, but you cannot stop me. Nobody is going to kill you, don't worry. Don't worry.
Hello sir, my name is Saundarya Patil and I have a question regarding the Nirbhaya rape case, and almost many rape cases followed have a similar kind of relation with that. So in Nirbhaya rape case, there were 6 accused men, okay? One among them was a 17-year-old boy, okay? But still, I don't know why the judiciary system said that he is a juvenile. But if the rapist does not consider the age of the female he is assaulting, then why does Indian judiciary system care about the age of that boy to say that he is a juvenile or so? Do we actually need that statement when the mindset of that 17-year-old boy is so horrible that it is almost we can just end his life, right? For that mindset, first of all.
You are very right here, and there is but we have to understand the position of the judge on this. The judge cannot change the law on his own. If the law says that a juvenile cannot be punished in such and such way, what can the judge do? The maximum that the court can do is clearly say that this person is definitely guilty, but as per the existing provisions of the law, he cannot be punished, or he can be punished only till this point. That's the maximum that the court can do. So we cannot blame the court here. Are you getting it? But yes, the law can be amended. The law can be amended. Because if a 16 or 17-year-old is committing a rape, then in his own eyes, he is not a juvenile. If you are just a juvenile, how are you so needful of sexual intercourse? That kind of urge does not characterize a juvenile, or does it? So when it comes to offenses like murder or rape, it would be my opinion that nobody should be considered a juvenile. At least not a teenager. Maybe if you're 8 or 10 or something, you can be kind of pardoned or sent to a reform home or something. But if you're a teenager and you commit a murder or rape, then I don't think that physically, mentally, existentially, you can be called a juvenile. But we cannot blame the court. And also, even if you amend the law, it cannot be applied retrospectively. Which means if the law has been changed today, you cannot apply it to a back date. So, what can we do? Maybe all those rules were made in better times, when people below 18 usually didn't turn out rapists. But times have changed, so probably laws need to change. Two of you have spoken of the Nirbhaya case here. We know how horrible, how gruesome. And you must have been kids when that happened. Right? That was more than 10 years back. You would have been little girls at that time. And I can imagine the imprint, the scar it left on your mind. I can see that. But also, please understand, nobody is going to offer you security. Right? There is no benevolent power out somewhere, whether in the family or in the society or in the political system or judicial one, or even out there in the skies. There is no benevolent power anywhere for you. You are on your own. Every single creature is on her own. I am on my own, you are on my own. That does not mean that there can be no love. Yes, love is possible, but not between dependent beings. When you are dependent, then first of all you are miserable. Secondly, you also become exploitative. I am dependent in some way, just for the sake of the example. I am dependent on this mic right now. You see what I am doing to it? You see what I am doing to this mic? What am I doing? Clutching it with all determination, all care. Can I afford to let it slip? Yes. So when you are dependent on somebody, you clutch. And then all the time you are peeping into his phone. I'll not let him slip away. And then you think that's a joke. The man is looking at another girl and the girlfriend gets jealous and angry and says, you stop looking at her, come to me. You think of that as some kind of biological nature. No, that is not biological nature. That's the social system that has handicapped you. You know if your husband is gone, your finances are gone. Therefore, you will guard your husband very, very strongly, very possessively. It's not love. It's dependence. In love, you often allow the other to fly free. But if you are acting as that possessive wife or girlfriend or whatever, that is also because you are dependent. And that is violence, is it not? So if you are dependent, you are the recipient of violence. Equally, you are inflicting violence. You are receiving violence and you are giving violence. And all that only because you are dependent. In dependence, love is not possible. In dependence, it would be violence and ownership masquerading as love. And that's the story of most relationships and most households. Is that not? Getting it? So don't expect goodies coming your way from somewhere. That's how you saw it in the movies, right? Somebody just comes and gives you a bungalow. That's not going to happen. Huh? My father loves me so much. He's gifting me this, he's gifting me that. Rest assured, you will not get your share of the patriarchal property. You will be sent off with the dowry. And you're so happy, you know, he has given me so much. He has given me so much. These days, you don't even want to call it dowry. You say, this is a gift from my father. Yes, you have received that gift. And now you forego your share in the father's property. You have to be on your own. Only then love is possible.
Sir, but is expecting loyalty in a relationship, in any kind of relationship, is that dependency?
What do you mean by loyalty?
You just said that women, you know, they get jealous when their man is looking at somebody else or when they are going to someone else. So is expecting loyalty dependence? Because that is basic. A person should not be doing that when they are in a relationship.
You see, what do you mean by loyalty? That's my question, first of all. Most relationships are founded on physicality, right? When it's a man-to-woman thing, let's accept the bare fact. It's a physical thing. Later on, you may say this is love and emotions and feelings and whatever, but it's a hormonal thing, first of all. You don't fall in love when you are 6 years old, do you? But when you are 16, you say, I have fallen in love. It's a hormonal thing. So it is about the body. I'll have your body, I'll control your body. And that's how you define loyalty. That fellow is the worst culprit in the world when it comes to any other matter. He is disloyal to the truth. He is disloyal to the country. He is disloyal to all kinds of virtues and highnesses possible. You won't call him disloyal as long as he doesn't go somewhere and have sex. Right? He cheats in the office. He accepts bribes. He doesn't work. He's a climate offender. He is the worst kind of human being possible. But you will not accuse him of disloyalty or infidelity or cheating. You will not accuse him because he still reserved his body for you. And you say, as long as his body is reserved for me, I won't accuse him of cheating. Right? He's going out there and hacking the forests, destroying the environment. He is disloyal even to the highest truth that you may call as God or whatever. He is disloyal to every possible thing in the world, but you will have very little problem. But the day he goes out and sleeps with someone else, you will say he is cheating. What kind of definition of loyalty is this? This simply tells that the relationship is founded on the body. Why? Because the woman has been trained to consider herself the body. Because the woman considers herself the body, therefore she becomes extremely sensitive about the man's body. Much the same applies to the man also, we know. Because the man has also been trained to see himself as the body. But why don't we broaden our definition of loyalty? Please ask. Why don't you tell the man, you couldn't be loyal to any kind of virtue. How will you ever be loyal to me? You aren't loyal even to the gods. How can you be loyal to me? But you usually don't have a problem. In fact, you feel good. You know, he is disloyal to everybody for my sake. So it's a superlative kind of loyalty now. Why does he cheat in the office? Cheat in the sense of taking bribes? Why is he such a corrupt person? Because he wants to have more money to offer me gifts and to take me to Dubai. That's why, you know, he takes so much. For me, he kills animals. For me, he destroys forests. That shows that he is even more loyal to me. What kind of loyalty is this? What kind of body-centric approach is this? You know what the honest reply would be? But sir, as we have become, we have very little apart from the body to demand loyalty to. All that we have is the body. Knowledge we didn't gain. Professional experience or expertise we didn't gain. Skills we didn't gain. Freedom we didn't gain. Courage we didn't gain. All that we have is this body. So I demand that he remain loyal to this body. I'm helpless. What else can I demand? But then if you demand him to be loyal to your body is much the same as anybody else's body. Show me what is unique in anybody's body. Show me what is unique in anybody's body. And then how is it surprising that relationships founded on body inevitably fracture? If he came to you for your body, or if you went to him for his body, then there are bodies abound and galore. Only the faces are somewhat different. You can hide the face. The rest of the body is same. You won't even notice the difference. Especially when it comes to sexual matters. What difference is there? There must be something within you worth offering loyalty to. Am I demanding too much? Am I demanding too much? What do I have, first of all, that anybody can be loyal to? I must have the right content to speak before I demand you to listen, right? Justified, fair enough, right? I'm spewing trash at you, continuously talking nonsense, and still I demand you should be loyal to this speaker. Am I justified? Please tell me. Now, as a man or a woman, all that I bring to the relationship is the body, because that is what is biologically given. Other things have to be earned, and I never cared, never strived to earn anything else. All I have is the default biological body that has grown up to become that of an adult and sexually active man or woman. This is the body that I have, and I'm bringing this body to the table and asking him or her, please be loyal to this body. How fair does this sound? How fair does this sound? If I want you to listen to me, I must first be careful that I bring value to you. What value does the body bring to a relationship? No, the body does bring value to a relationship. I understand sexual gratification, but that value can be substituted. There are so many other bodies that will bring the same value to the table. Therefore, what right do you have to complain? Conversely, if as a woman, as a human being, you bring great value to the relationship, and the other is still an idiot to go and scavenge somewhere else, let him go. इसमें उसका घाटा, तेरा कुछ नहीं जाता. You are bringing diamonds to the relationship, and the fellow is still going out into the muck and collecting dirt and dust. Let him do that. Drop him. The fellow has no discretion, no value system, no respect for greatness. Better let him go. He is doing a few things clandestinely. He hides. Tell him, do it in the open. You're totally free. Now go. But remember, first thing, ask yourself, what value do I bring to the relationship? And if the value that you bring to the relationship is only physical, only hormonal, it won't last.
Hello, sir. My name is Veda Desai and I am a political science student. One thing which I notice is that people now are not afraid to commit crimes. They are not afraid of the punishment. And India's belief in reformative theory has been proved wrong. And the day isn't far when people, the victim, will take justice in their own hands. So my question is that Indian laws are needed to be made strict.
I'm not really qualified to comment on that. But you see, a person who is not even afraid of punishment now, and as you said, the reformative theory has collapsed. So the person has kind of crossed the point of no return. You are saying he has become incorrigible, can't be reformed. We cannot allow such a person of lower consciousness to harm a person of elevated consciousness. And if that requires this fellow to be quarantined, so be it. In extreme cases, it may require that this fellow be eliminated. Politically, they call it neutralization. Right? Yeah, the capital punishment. Let him be neutralized. What can be done? But for that, first of all, you need to be sure that the fellow is now just not practically available to be corrected or reformed.
I have been listening to Acharya Ji since the past 6 months. The way Acharya Ji talks to everyone, the way he's talking about three main things, which is Atman, Prakriti, and ego, which is Ahankar. But he he's coming to where everyone is. He's not starting from where he is. He's pulling us towards him, and that is what I really love about the way he talks about, the way he propagates spirituality. And the biggest change that I've seen in myself is I would love to say this. It's probably a big one, is that my whole worldview has opened up. In the sense that I used to be very distant from religion, from participating in religion on any level, actually, and that was because what I saw around me was deeply ritualistic, was deeply flawed, and these were all activities of suppression, of giving you all sorts of different dogmas and telling you that you're not allowed to question. So that was my understanding of religion, and it was just disgusting to me, actually. And now I'm realizing, because of Acharya Ji, I'm realizing that I have had a religious bent of mine. I just didn't know it. And it's been a great, very big and beautiful self-discovery that my standpoint has sort of been vindicated. But also, I've also seen and observed my own ego, where I was wrong, where I was making certain very dangerous and big assumptions, and with so much confidence. So a lot of that self-confidence in the wrong ideas and the wrong beliefs has gone, and it has not been easy. But I can really see the futility of me resisting this change, because it has just gotten me a clearer view of myself and of the world. And it has all happened because of Acharya Ji and the wisdom that he is bringing to us in such a beautiful way. And with his tireless efforts of the institute, it's been. I'm really looking forward to finding out more what this life has to offer me, and what the wisdom of those who came before us have to offer me. And yeah, it's been great so far. I'm really looking forward to the being associated with Gita sessions more and more, and discovering more and more about myself and about life and about everything that interests me, and everything that makes life wonderful.